All right, so we've learned so much in our class over this last year, and I'm going to try to simplify it as much as possible to be able to get it down into one video. All right, so we learned first of all how our government works, how power is balanced by the Constitution, and the three branches of government, which allows us as citizens to have more voice in our government, and it keeps people from having too much power. It pretty much makes it so we have a good amount of power. We learned about federalism, how the national government has some power. We learned how the states have some power, and then we also learned about the local government and individuals having power as well. We learned about how climates and economies of the North and South cause them to have different cultures and different ideas. We also learned that because of the type of government that we have, which allows the states to have the freedom to create their own laws and like ideas, it caused our country to have a cultural divide. The North and the South became a little bit different, right? And the main issue that was dividing our country in particular was slavery. So, because of the cultural divide, the economic divide, and then our government allowing each state to kind of make its own laws, it led to conflict. And all it took was one issue to have our country explode into a civil war. And as we already discussed, like that issue with slavery, we cannot agree on this particular issue. So this leads us to the bloodiest war on American soil, which is the Civil War. All right. After the Civil War, we see that the Union wins, the South has to come back, slavery is abolished, and we begin to see a little bit about Reconstruction and how kind of like how we create the country after we pretty much destroy it really impacts us today because our country has not been destroyed since. There hasn't been huge like social, economic, or like political changes since. Like they've been kind of slowly happening. So like that Reconstruction event still has a huge impact on us. All right. So your task is to pick one of these events that had the biggest impact on our country's history, like one of the ones that we studied. And so you're going to see on the next page that I'm going to give you a few options as well as some videos that are linked there to help you answer the CR paragraph. So that's pretty much it. We have the one question that we had about Reconstruction, and then just one CR paragraph where you're trying to answer which of these events has the biggest impact on our country, okay?